Happy Wednesday. Happy Mind Your Wednesday. When I was little or younger, I loved putting puzzles together. So typically, puzzles, they come in a box and they have the image of what you're putting together on the front of the box. So, of course, for the younger children, you can find some that are like 10 or 15 pieces, not that many, and they're really large pieces. So, of course, it's easier for them to put together. You can get puzzles that have up to thousands of pieces in it, which takes, of course, a longer time to put together. And I don't know about other people that have done puzzles, but typically, based off of the image on the box, I usually start with finding or separating the pieces. Pour all the pieces out, separate them, and first I find my edges to start creating the frame. I know I've seen some people, and I've done it sometimes, where they group light colors, like depending on if it's the clouds, you put all the light blue and white pieces together, or if it's a tree, you put the green and the brown, the trunk pieces together, so they're together, and then you start kind of filling in based off of what you've grouped together. Now, I was one of those children that was a little different, so I didn't really fit in. So just imagine being this puzzle piece that goes in the middle of the image. So if I try to fit that piece, which I would consider me to be in the middle of the puzzle, without having the edges, the frame, the border, or even the image on the front of the box together, it would kind of be a bit difficult. And I'm correlating this to life, because a lot of times we see ourselves as this ill-fitting piece that doesn't fit anywhere. And for me, part of it was trying to fit in an image of a puzzle that I didn't have the actual picture to. So imagine getting a box, a puzzle. Say you go to a thrift store and you're buying a puzzle, and the pieces in the box don't match what's the image that's on the outside of it. Once you start putting it together, and you're just like, okay, well, this doesn't go with this, and I can't put this piece there because, all right, I'm going by this image, but that's not the pieces that I have. So sometimes we can begin to live our lives or shape our lives based off of an image or what family thinks we should be, or everybody in our family are doctors. I was a creative one, so I was always somewhere drawing or doing something different. I wasn't playing sports all the time, even though I tried, but that didn't fit. So this picture on the outside of the box of my family, my little piece didn't seem like it fit in the picture of the puzzle, but I tried to force it to fit. And we do that oftentimes in our lives. And hopefully, like I did, you get to a place where you're like, okay, I'm not going to force this to fit here. I need to figure out and gather the edges to the frame of my puzzle, of my life, and start putting my own image together and not trying to force fit somewhere that it wasn't even intended for me to fit into. And some of you, I'm sure, have done the same. You have this ill-fitting puzzle piece that just doesn't seem like it goes anywhere until you start building the corners and you get the top together and you figure out, oh, I don't like this. I'm creative. I'd rather do this. You know, I'm good at business, but I like to draw, or I'm good at doing these things. But that's not really where I feel purposeful in my life. So you start creating your own image and putting your own puzzle together. But I will tell you, once you get all those pieces of your life and things together and it starts coming together, that one little ill-fitting piece is going to be the final piece to complete your puzzle, your image, your life. So when you're in times or even situations where you feel like you just don't fit in, maybe you got the wrong box cover to your puzzle or that situation, and you're trying to force fit something that's just, it's not going to happen. So define your image, your puzzle, what your puzzle should look like at the end. So then the pieces of your life, as you go through and move in situations, you can find, okay, my piece isn't supposed to fit there. Don't force it, because you trying to complete a picture that's not of your life and what it needs to be. Now, I hope that helped you. I had a situation today, well, not today, a couple of days ago actually, where I had to remind myself, like, Tracy, you're not going to fit in everywhere. You're not supposed to. And be okay. And think about why it's not fitting, or why it feels uncomfortable, or like you're trying to force something. Maybe you're trying to, create the image, and you got the wrong image on the box of your puzzle pieces. So define what your frame and your corners and your edges, so you create the finished puzzle of your life, not somebody else's. Guys, I hope you have a great day today. And as I always say, if nobody else has told you that they loved you today, I love you, I love you, I love you. Be a great day.